Alrighty, we are still looking at linear functions, so equations that create a straight line on a graph. And today we're kind of working a little bit backwards from what we have been doing. We're going to look at the graph and then choose which equation matches that. So again, we're still working with y equals mx plus b. We need to know that just the m is the slope, and we need to know the b is the y-intercept. So again, same concepts we've been focused on for a while. And again, slope-intercept form takes you all the way through geometry. So getting it understood now, that's why we're spending so much time. So I've been telling you that the B is also where you begin. So I would call this the beginning. And we're going to go ahead and find that spot. So we're going to look at the y-intercept and we're going to find where it crosses that y-axis, which would be 3. So that means when I'm looking at y equals mx plus b, the b is going to become a positive 3 because it's up here at a positive 3. Then, just like what we've been doing, we're going to find where the line crosses the grid points, exactly where the squares come together. So it goes there and it goes here. And it's going to be a constant rate of change because that's what slope is. It's a constant movement. So we're going to have to find our slope. And first thing you got to pay attention to, is it going positive or negative, right? So again, I would start over here. First time that you touch the line is here, and it's going upward. So it's going to be positive. And then we just count the points that we created. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And then 4 divided by 1 simplifies to be 4. So our slope is 4. Our y-intercept is 3. So that means our answer on our choices here is going to be this last one. Now, if you're looking for a quick way to do some process of elimination, I would always suggest paying attention to the direction of the line, right? So again, we came here, we know it's positive. That means if we look at these, A and C are automatically out because they're not negative. So that gets us down to that, at least that 50-50 shot. So test taking strategy, that's always a good thing to check if you want to try to go through it that way. Okay, so again, this one's going negative. So all these 3 are negative. So D is out, right? We're going to start where it crosses the y-intercept, which is down here at -7. So that means B is out because that's -14. So if you want to process of eliminate as you go through, that works. And then we're going to find exactly where it crosses the corners of the boxes. And then do what it says. Go down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. So it's downwards. We knew it was negative. And it's 1 over 2. So if you look here, it's got -0.5 and then it has -2. Don't get tricked by this. Make sure you know 1/2 is a decimal, right? Fractions and decimals, they correlate. So a $0.50 is 50 cents. So it's the same thing as this. So that means A has to be our answer. Okay. So just be real clear with that. And again, if you want to use those test taking strategies, those are always a good idea. So again, looking at this, we know that that is a negative line because if we trace it from left to right, it's going downward. So if I look at my answer choices, that means C and D are both out. And then we can focus here. It's a -4, which is both of these. So again, we have y equals mx plus b. Our b is -4. It's going downward, so I can put a negative and find exactly where it crosses the corners of the line. And if you notice, it goes down 1 over 1 every single time. Down 1 over 1 every single time. This looks like a typo. Let's see. Down 2. Down 2 over 1. Yeah, I'm going to have to report this problem because that is not correct. So it'd be a -1x or just y equals -x minus 4. But I'll let them know that this question is not correct on their answer key. So again, down 2 over 1 would put the line down here. And then down 1 over 2 would put the line over here. So just be careful with that. Usually you don't run into those kind of questions, but I will let them know. Let's see what they said the answer was. Said it was B. Yeah, it was just a typo then. Okay. This one here, again, I'm going to pay attention to the direction of the line. I'm going to trace it, and it goes upward from left to right. So I know that's positive. So these two are out. I know that it's crossing here at -2. So that means my answer has to be this one. I don't even have to find my slope because it is not up here at +8. Okay. So just using those skills can definitely help save you some time and get you through things, especially if you're looking forward to maybe having to take an ACT or SAT or PERT or ASVAB or whatever things you might have to take for whatever you're going to do after high school. So just know that that's a possibility. Okay. This one here, it says which equation is represented by the graph shown below. So same thing. I'm going to trace it. It's going downward from left to right. So that means that A and D are not my answers. And then it's crossing right here at the positive one. So it means my answer has to be this one. And again, it should be going down 4 over 1, down 4 over 1. Okay. So hopefully we have gotten to the point where this is getting easier and easier. It was the whole goal of spending so much time on it. But if we need to schedule a time to get together, just let me know. This is the last one I'm going to do with you before you go ahead and move on. This one's going positive. So it means D is out and A is out. It's crossing down here at -7. So my answer has to be this one. Okay. And again, it's going up 1 over 4. So when I go up 1 over 4, that simplifies to be 1/4, like a quarter of a dollar, right? So 0.25. Or you can do 1 divided by 4 in your calculator if you don't know that. But if you need any help, let me know. Other than that, 10 points, get more math.